At my heaviest, I was eating fast food in my car on the way home before I ate dinner. Then I'd pop a piece of gum in so my wife and kids couldn't smell it. And then I'd sit down and eat dinner with them like nothing had happened. Not because I was still hungry, but because I didn't want anybody to know who I was becoming. At that point, I weighed almost 350 pounds. Let me take you back. I'd stop on the way home about 5 o'clock. Burger King, double Whopper, large fries, large Coke. Or Chick-fil-A spicy combo, large size everything. Every time, large size. I'd eat on the way home while listening to podcasts on how to lose weight. Grease on my hands. I'd finish everything, check my teeth in the mirror to make sure nothing was stuck, pop a piece of gum in my mouth, and walk inside like nothing had happened. Like I just hadn't eaten an entire meal in the car. And then I'd sit at the table and have a healthy dinner. Tell my wife it was great. Tell her it filled me up. Act all proud for sticking to my diet plan. Meanwhile, I'd already eaten over 1,500 calories alone in my car on the way home. And it didn't stop there. I'd pay cash, so there was no credit card receipt my wife could find. I'd hide the receipt. I'd throw away the bag the next day so no one else could see it. Sometimes I'd stop at the grocery store on the way home to get rid of the evidence and grab a bag of Reese's Cups while I was there for later. Then later that night, after everybody went to bed, I'd eat those too. And if I ordered food at 11 p.m., I'd tell the driver not to knock at the door. I'd eat it in silence. I'd sneak the trash out to my car that night and throw it away the next day. I wasn't hungry, I was hiding. And that's what food addiction actually looks like. Not just hunger, the shame, secrecy, trying to escape how I was feeling. And if you've ever hidden food, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the worst part wasn't the extra calories I was eating, was that I couldn't look at myself honestly anymore. When you start hiding food from your own family, something deeper is broken inside of you. If I had to chew gum before walking inside of my own house, what did that say about me as a man? If I couldn't be honest about food, where else was I cutting corners? I didn't want to be the man that I had become. I wanted to be the man I was meant to be. Now listen, integrity doesn't collapse all at once. It erodes in secret. And I knew I could only hide for so long. Eventually, you have to face yourself. For me, that moment came when I hopped on the scale and it said 348 pounds looking back up at me. I didn't need another diet. I needed to stop lying to myself. The turning point wasn't cutting carbs. It wasn't counting calories. It wasn't finding the perfect plan that I'd never follow. It was decided I wasn't going to live divided anymore. No more secret stops on the way home. No more using gum to hide from my family. No more hiding fast food bags in my car. Just being 100% truthful with myself. And when I stopped hiding, I didn't just lose weight. I started living honestly before my family, before myself, and before God. And that is what changed everything. If you're doing something that you feel like you have to hide, you already know what you have to do. You don't need more information. You need to make a decision. For me, that decision led to losing 110 pounds. But most importantly, it led to me becoming reliable again. It led to me respecting myself again. It led to me becoming the man I'm supposed to be. If you're wondering what actually had to change for me, not just the food, but the habits, the comfort, the excuses, I made another video about what I had to give up to lose 110 pounds. You can watch that one next. But it all starts here. Stop hiding. Start living free. Stay strong.